Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're going to tackle the Limited Liability Partnership Act, the one from 2008.
That's right.
We've got the key materials here. And really, our mission is just to break it down, make sense of this structure as, an alternative to the old ways.
Exactly. It really carved out a useful niche in the Indian business scene. We want to get into what makes an LLP work and why it's still so relevant.
Okay, let's start there. In simple terms, what is an LLP under this act?
Yeah.
What's the big picture?
Okay, so think of it like a new legal category for businesses. It has to be officially registered, and the key phrase is limited liability.
Right, limited liability, meaning?
Meaning your personal stuff, your house, your car, it's generally protected if the business runs into debt. That's a huge difference from traditional partnerships.
Yeah, okay.
But it's also kind of like a hybrid. It blends the operational flexibility you get in a partnership with the legal shield, the separate identity of a company. So it lets professionals, entrepreneurs team up without quite so much personal risk, more freedom.
And this is India-wide.
Yep, nationwide coverage since day one of the Act. And the Act itself, it's got 81 sections, 4 schedules, covering the nitty-gritty, like partner rights, duties, even how to convert, say, a partnership firm into an LLP.
Who oversees all this?
That'd be the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Registrar of Companies, the ROC, and importantly, the old Partnership Act from 1932. Doesn't apply here.
Right, totally separate, which was reinforced recently too, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 2021 amendment made that even clearer.
So why the change? I mean, why did India need this new structure? What was wrong with just partnerships or companies?
That's hitting the core reason. There was a real need for something in between. Traditional partnerships meant unlimited personal liability, risky stuff.
Definitely.
And companies, well, they have stricter rules, more compliance hurdles. LLPs were designed to offer that middle path. More flexibility than companies, more protection than partnerships. Great for smaller businesses, professionals working together, even venture capital deals.
Okay, got it. So what are the defining features? If you had to list the key characteristics of an LLP.
Okay, number 1. It's a body corporate. That means the LLC itself is a separate legal person from the partners.
Like a company.
Exactly. It has perpetual succession, meaning the LLP keeps existing even if partners come and go.
Right.
Second, that limited liability we talked about. Partners are only on the hook for what they agree to contribute. Could be money, could be property, even expertise.
Tangible or intangible, okay.
Then there's no mutual agency. This is big. One partner's actions, especially mistakes or negligence, don't automatically make the other partners liable. You're shielded to an extent.
That's a major difference from traditional partnerships.
Huge. Then you've got the LLP agreement. This is the internal rule book, basically. It sets out the rights and duties between partners. Very flexible document.
So you can tailor it?
Precisely. Minimum 2 partners to start, no upper limit. Must be for a lawful business aiming to make a profit, so not for charities.
And designated partners, you mentioned those.
Right, you need at least 2 designated partners. They have to be individuals. And at least one must be resident in India, meaning they've stayed here for at least 120 days in the financial year.
Okay.
They're the ones responsible for making sure the LLP follows all the legal rules.
Okay, makes sense. So incorporation, how does that actually happen? Quick version.
2 or more people sign an incorporation document, file it with the registrar. You also need a statement from a professional, like a company secretary, chartered accountant, lawyer, saying all requirements are met.
Okay.
The document itself lists the name, the business purpose, registered office, partner details. If it all looks good, the registrar registers it, issues a certificate. Boom, your LLP is officially born.
And the name. Any rules there?
Yep. Has to end with limited liability partnership or just LLP.
Okay.
Can't be undesirable, obviously. And crucially, it shouldn't be identical or too similar to existing LLP names, company names, or registered trademarks.
Can you reserve a name beforehand?
You can.
Yeah.
For 3 months. And the government can actually step in later, within 3 years, and tell you to change the name if it turns out to be too similar to someone else's.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick compare and contrast. LLP versus a traditional partnership firm. Key differences.
Main things. LLPs are governed by the LLP Act, partnerships by the 1932 Act. LLPs are separate legal entities, partnerships aren't.
Right.
Registration is mandatory for LLPs, optional for partnerships. LLPs have perpetual succession, partnerships don't. And the big one, limited liability for LLP partners versus unlimited for partnership partners, plus that mutual agency difference we discussed.
Clear. Now, LLP versus a limited liability company, LLC, or just a private limited company in India, they sound similar.
They do, but different underlying laws. LLP Act versus the Companies Act. Different terms. Partners in an LLP, members, or shareholders in a company. Internal rules are governed by the flexible LLP agreement, while companies follow the stricter rules in the Companies Act. Different name endings. Minimum 2 partners for LLP, minimum 2 members for a private company, but usually a maximum limit for private companies, unlike LLPs.
Management structure.
Different too. Partners, including designated partners, run the LLP. Companies have a board of directors. Minimum director numbers apply to companies, minimum designated partner numbers for LLPs.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the main appeal of the LLP structure seems to be what?
It's that sweet spot, really. You get the crucial benefit of limited liability, protecting your personal assets, but you keep a lot of the operational ease and flexibility of a partnership. It's less rigid than a company.
And who's this best suited for? Who really benefits?
Oh, it's great for professionals like lawyers, accountants, architects working together. Also, small and medium businesses that want to grow but manage risk. And like I mentioned, it's attractive for venture capital too, where you need that blend of expertise and investment within a protected, flexible setup.
Really interesting structure. So for you listening, maybe think about how this LLP framework might change the game for collaborations or new ventures you see. Does mixing that protection with partnership flexibility open up new doors you hadn't thought about?
Good question to ponder.
That's our deep dive on LLPs for today. Thanks for joining us.